Hello, Aries, and welcome back to the Enlightened Path Tarot. I'm Ayana Nicole, and this is your June 2018 love reading. So, for those of you that follow this channel and have already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If you have not, remember to subscribe, like, share, comment. I love comments, especially if it resonates. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And some of you guys may already know I usually do love readings in the middle of the month, but for the last couple of days, Spirit has been poking at me to do them earlier. And I think that's just because right now all of the signs are just experiencing this crazy mixture of energy, this whirlwind of energy. And it's brought on conflict, anxiety, restlessness, not being very sure where we stand in our partnerships. And I just wanted to bring you guys an early dose of clarity. So, Aries, let's get started. I have already pre shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and cut. But I am going to go ahead and tilt the camera so you guys can see the spread. I am going to be clarifying with the Morgan Greer deck. And for those of you that know me, you know my favorite deck, Tarot of the Old Path. We'll be laying out your spread with this. So, first card out, Aries, Nine of Swords. The Sun card. The Page of Swords at the base of the reading. The immediate past, the Five of Rods. The Emperor, which is your energy, Aries, right at the top here. Coming towards you, Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in your self spot. Two of Rods in your environment. The Knight of Rods in your ninth spot. And the Queen of Swords for your final outcome. At the bottom of the deck, the Page of Rods. A lot of fire energy. So, Aries, I'm going to, at some point in this reading, I'm going to turn this camera back up because I did a spread for you guys last night and there was so much background noise that I decided to do another tonight. But this spread, and I cannot remember all of the cards, but it looks very much like the one I did last night. It's freaky. Let's keep going and see if it goes the way it went last night. So, with the Page of Rods, you know, Aries, you are that fire energy. You are the Emperor, which is crowning the reading. And it seems like in June, what we see is you definitely focus on being in your own energy. Focus on getting things done, taking care of home and household, taking care of those around you, making moves, and checking things off of your checklist. You know, the Emperor, he's in charge. And this is you. He's in charge. He gets it done. He runs the castle. He makes sure, you know, everything is in its place and as it should be. And I definitely think June finds you focusing on that. The crazy thing is, Aries, this is a love reading, and there isn't a single cup on my table. Which makes me feel like love may be on the back burner for some of you, and we will see why. With the Nine of Swords, I definitely feel like there's been some anxiety, there's been some worry, there's been some regret, there's been a lot of negative thinking. But with the Sun crossing it, you are in a really, really good space. You know, you could have, gone within and found some enlightenment, or you're just doing really, really well. You've come out of this. Like, you aren't in this space anymore. June finds you having things really go in your favor. There's a lot of newness, right? For some of you, you may have been able to take a vacation. Some well-needed rest may have done wonders for you. We've got the Four of Swords here, which is, taking a break and taking some time to yourself. We see at the base of the reading with the Page of Swords some truth coming in, right? Even if it's just a small dose. We see that there's been some sort of communication that has brought you some much needed information. Something very straightforward. This is air energy. Some of you, with all of the swords that I'm seeing now, could be dealing with an air sign, or could have been dealing with an air sign. Yeah, some truth came in. So we've got the Seven of Swords, but it's in reverse. Some things were revealed to you. Things that may have been hidden, or maybe even flat out lied about. In the past, there was these disagreements. There was some arguing here, not being on the same page with your partner, with this Five of Rods, but it's in the past, right? You're stepping into your own energy and you're getting it done. Page of Cups. So it could have been that there could have been some deceit, or mischievous behavior. For some of you, it could even be theft with a water sign, a quite immature water sign, or someone that is younger than you. It even could have been about the offer of love that they were bringing to you. It being a small offer, because it would have, if this was an offer of love and it's not a water sign, it's definitely a very small offer. And there would have been something not quite right with this offer, right? And you weren't on board with it. There was conversation about this, a disagreement about it. But with the Ace of Pentacles coming in, this Ace of Pentacles is grounded energy. The Ace of Pentacles is it's a commitment when looking at it from a love standpoint. But when looking at it from finances, Aries, this is a gift. It is abundance. It's prosperity. What is it for you here? Queen of Rods. So this could be a fire sign. It's just so weird because, oh my God. Aries, we gotta have a one-on-one. So I did this last night, and another fire sign came last night too. There was another fire sign in your ninth spot, just like there's a fire sign in your ninth spot now. So, Knight of Rods. So, some of you, oh God, some of you could have been dealing with a water sign. Queen of Rods. Two of Coins. Queen of Rods and Two of Coins. So there's this balance. I feel like some of you, and this will be not for all of you, this will resonate for some and not for others. Some of you could have been dealing with a water sign, and now what's coming in is a fire sign, right? And while the water sign didn't offer what you needed in terms of a commitment or an offer of love, or what you were looking for in a relationship, the fire sign comes in with commitment. This is crazy. I could not make this up. Oh my God, because this is what happened last night. The fire sign came in with the commitment while the water sign was the flake. And I'm a water sign, so all water signs, if you're cross watching, don't get on me. I'm a water sign too, Pisces sign. Um, but yeah, in your spread, Aries, in your spread, the water sign was the flake. The fire sign came with the commitment. But also, one of the things that I remember last night was that the fire sign was also somebody from your past. But they're grounded now. Let's just, I did this last night. Okay? This is weird. It's crazy. Six of Pentacles is in your self spot. So, this is like you being very generous. And it's balance, Um, you giving of your time, you being very generous, others being very generous with you. But who's being very generous with you? Last night, when I did this, there was a Six of Rods in this space, and now I'm looking at a Six of Pentacles in this space. You being very generous, and then with the Three of Rods, moving forward. You see your ships coming in. You, Aries, I think definitely in June, you see the progress and the abundance coming in, and you see the possibilities coming in, and you're taking notice of them, right? I definitely feel like you're happy about this as well. Even though things have gone sour, you know, Aries, when you get into that Emperor energy, it has very little to do with emotion. This is you simply getting into your energy as a fire sign, as Aries, of being the boss and getting it done. The Emperor is the father of the tarot, okay? He takes care of all. And Aries, you're like that. You're the person, Aries is the one in their family. When things need to get done, your family and your friends can count on you to get it done. You know, if it's the first and on the 30th, y'all need 10 grand, Aries gonna find a way to get that 10 grand. That's just Aries. I know because one of my best homies is an Aries. I've dated plenty of Aries. I got family that's Aries, and that's who they are. They find a way, they make it happen, and they get it done. And I don't see Aries being in this energy of allowing themselves, like you pull yourself out of this. You may be here for a moment. This Nine of Swords, where you in your head and thinking about things, but it's not going to take long for you to get to this. The Sun card. It doesn't take long for you to get there. You pull yourself out of it. Some of you, you know, all you needed was a few days off, or all you needed was a weekend vacation. All you needed was a couple of days to yourself, and you bounce back. You bounce back, you get in your Emperor energy, and you go. And you get it done. And you see the possibilities. While those around you, you're at the Three of Swords, and the person in your environment is at the Two. They're a step behind you. They're just now seeing what they could do, but they haven't moved yet. You're in the Three, you're already making moves, and you see your ships coming in. You see things happening. You're ahead of whoever this is in your environment with the Two of Rods. Clarification for the Two of Rods. Okay, I'm going to take, the Moon. So, the Moon is Pisces. So once again, water energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. With the Knight of Rods being in your ninth spot and the Queen of Swords being as your final outcome, I definitely feel like you're taking action. Some of you may be doing a lot of moving. Some of you may be even moving, but I feel, you know, I got to be here on Tuesday. I got to be out of town on Wednesday. On Friday, I got to be back for such and such. I see like a lot of movement. You're busy. You're busy. Why are you busy? Knight of Rods. You, I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. Six of Pentacles in your self spot. Clarification for the Knight of Rods. Six of Pentacles again, right? You are busy because this is about balance. It is about give and take. And you're very generous right now. And I think for some of you, being so generous means that you are moving on the behalf of others and acting on the behalf of others in June. So some of you, in your generosity, in this give and take where you are taking care of people, there's going to be a lot of action involved, right? Whether it's, a lot of emails or phone calls on behalf of others, a lot of driving people, a lot of different places, a lot of doing things for others. But the thing about it is, these others do for you too. I don't feel like you're being taken advantage of. Queen of Swords. We've got the Nine of Rods here. You're no longer expecting the worst because this Nine of Rods is in reverse, right? You're no longer expecting the worst. You're no longer like gearing up for a fight. You're no longer, you're kind of relaxing, but with the Queen of Swords, you're also being very um, direct, and you expect people to be direct. I also feel like while you're not on guard, you're cutting out the bullshit, the nonsense, the things that will distract you, the people that will distract you. Possibly this, yeah, it, you are after the Ten of Pentacles and you're cutting out those that are not bringing that in. But you're also being presented, and this is in your immediate future, this Ace of Pentacles and this Queen of Rods. Some of you may go through this period, if there is someone new, this new fire sign or this new fiery energy that comes in, there may be a period where there is like this balance, this juggling, having to balance. But ultimately, June finds you really being clear as to what the Ten of Pentacles is for you. And really communicating that, not being afraid to communicate that. You're very direct because you're in this Emperor energy. The boss is not scared. The boss is not afraid to tell you how they feel. They the boss. Aries, you the boss. So what's not working, I find you cutting it out in June and really going after what is working. And for some of you, it is going to be this new fire energy that comes in. This Queen of Rods is coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. That's a commitment, baby. And for others of you, there may be some prosperity that grabs your attention as well. In career, there may be an increase of sort that grabs your attention as well. But either way, there's a lot of action for you. Aries, you busy. You are just busy. You were busy at the beginning of the month in the general reads, and you're busy now in the love reads. And whatever this water energy is here, and I definitely, for some of you, it is going to be a Pisces. Whatever foolishness or, whatever truth comes out about them in June, you don't have time to be phased by it. You're not going to fall apart. You got too much great stuff happening for you to fall apart. And that's true to the Emperor energy. So, Aries, this is what I have for you for June 2018. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped. If it did resonate, leave me a comment below. I love hearing your comments and how you guys open up as far as how it's resonating. I want you to know that the comments aren't just for me, the comments are for others that are going through this with you. A lot of our paths, while everyone has their own individual path, a lot of them are parallel. So you never know how your words help someone else that, this is also resonating with. Just simply knowing that I'm not the only one going through whatever unique situation I'm going through, it helps. So, with that said, Aries, if this did not resonate, definitely check your moon, your rising, or your Venus. The link to Café Astrology is below if you don't know what elements you have in your chart or where they're paired. Also, if you're interested in a reading with me, my information is there below as well. And if you need more information about the services that I offer, check out www.enlightenedpathtarot.com. Until next week, hopefully, I bid you adieu and be on the lookout for the July monthly forecast as well. See you next time, Aries.